You don't look so good, Mom.
Nothing a big old hug and kiss from you won't fix. That's it. Come on now.
Do it for Mom and Dad.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome to my much belated review for Evil Dead Rise. So before I get to my thoughts, I just want to take a time to apologize to everyone. I know it's been a couple, 2 or 3 weeks since my last video. I've just been really busy with work, and I just trying to get over this cold. So if I sound a little raspy, that's why it is. That's what it is. My voice is still not all that great. I'm still fighting the cold, but hopefully I'll get over it soon. So I finally got a chance to check out Evil Dead Rise, and with Evil Dead Rise, this is the 5th installment in the Evil Dead franchise, and it takes our normal cabin in the woods setting and carries it over to an apartment high-rise setting this time, which I think is a great idea. So we have this family that is ran by this mother, Ellie, played by Alyssa Sutherland, who was visited by her sister Beth, who's kind of estranged. They haven't seen each other in a while. And Ellie, she has 3 kids: Bridget, Danny, and Cassie. And we find out that Beth is pregnant, and so the kids they discover the Book of the Dead in this on this buried hole underneath the apartment building after an earthquake hits, and the usual thing happens. You know what happens when somebody finds a Book of the Dead? Yeah. Some crazy shit happens, and the dead rise and begin to possess the mother. And the mother goes on this terrifying and bloody rampage to basically take out her entire family. And now her family, her sister, and her kids have to try to fight to survive the night if they want to stay alive. So the truth of it is, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not the biggest Evil Dead fan. I'm not. I'm just a casual fan, really. I've just, I've watched these a few times, mainly just to prepare for this one because I heard some real great things about this. I wanted to, kind of get revision because I've seen it on like I said, I've only seen it a couple of times, seen all the movies a couple of times. I actually really enjoy them. I really do. I think they're all really. I think it's one of the most consistent franchises next to like Scream. They really kind of have that same kind of tone, and they really are all really good. The one thing it is missing is Bruce Campbell, but he is like executive producer on this movie. We have Lee Cronin, who is the director of this one, and not Fed Alvarez, who directed the 2013 remake, which I will say is very good. I saw it when it first came out back in 2013. I really enjoyed it. I've only seen it twice since then. The most recently, just a few weeks ago. So getting into the positives. So the performances are terrific. Alyssa Sutherland is great as Ellie. She's this mother. I mean, her transformation into the Deadite and how she just kind of her movements and everything and how she performs and everything and these contortionist kind of shit that she does, man, it's awesome. It is very good. Lili Sullivan, who is Beth, her sister, she's very good. She's pregnant, she's struggling with the idea of being a mother, and now she's kind of, dealing with this whole situation with her sister, and her sister's a mother, and her just basically trying to, kill them all, and it's a very tragic situation that they find themselves in here. And I think, and my other standout for me, I think, is Nell Fisher, who plays Cassie, who is the youngest daughter of Ellie. I think this is her film debut. I think she was awesome in this movie. She is cute and she was smart, and I'm really excited to see what she does next. I think she's going to be a really big star here. So another thing I liked about it also is the the violence, the blood. There is a lot of blood. I had heard it is not as quite as gory as some of the others, and I started to think that through the first 2/3 of the movie, and then the third act, it really kind of amped up, and it was like it got bloody like nobody's business. It is bloody, big time. A lot of gore. There's some pretty disturbing images. With it coming when it comes to like the glass wine bottle, and let's say the little piercing thing in the eye, man. That's man, don't even get me started on that shit. So getting into my negatives, the negatives really kind of, and they're really kind of nitpicks, really. It is kind of missing the humor. I think it is kind of missing the humor that the franchise is known for. So it kind of undermines it a little bit, because it does go for like a more serious thing, a more serious tone. But there's still some kind of subtle humor in it, though. But it's not like campy, like in your face, like some of it is in the other films. Also, I think the opening scene and the very end of it, I mean, they feel like kind of like bookends and like irrelevant scenes that it doesn't go with this main story. It's weird. It feels like it's another movie that they started and then they stopped it to do this whole other thing and then pick up where I left off. It's weird, and so it kind of, I don't know, it just doesn't fit. But other than that, I really enjoyed Evil Dead Rise. I think it is one of the best in the franchise. I would probably put it around a close second or third. Evil Dead Rise, a surefire winner in my opinion. I think in my ranking for so far for 2023, I've got like 34 movies so far that I've seen in 2023. I think it's like number 3. Yeah, I think it's at number 3 right now. I think I got Scream 6 at number 2, and then I got Megan at number 1. But yeah, definitely a surefire winner for 2023. One of the best. I love Evil Dead Rise, and I hope you guys did too. Well, that's it for this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If you like what you see, click on the subscribe button. I love you guys. You guys are the greatest, and I will see you in the next one.